Alrighty then, welcome back everybody. My name is Jamie and we will be playing some more, you guessed it, Final Fantasy XII. Alright, so here we are on the banks of the Sogot, outside of Jahara. We are here in the world. Here we are at Jahara at the bottom of the map, at the bottom of the explored map anyway. So what we did yesterday was we spent a lot of time hunting through the Giza Plains and the Osmone Plain. By complete accident, I went into the XII caverns and we nearly got our collective butts handed to us. Yeah. There were some horses. The horses did not take kindly to us being there, and they did try very hard. They did try very hard to put us on the ground. However, we were equal to it, only just. So the party is not doing too badly. We're all level 22. We all now have, and I need to update the scrolling game info. Arg. Vaughn is now our Shikari stroke Ulan, I believe. Fron is our archer slash red. Let's get both my fingers in on this one. Blah. Red battle mage. Here is our knight slash foe breaker. Not foe breaker, the other one. Is he Bushi? I can't remember now. No, he must be the Ulan. And Vaughn must be the Bushi. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bushi, Shikari, Ulan, Knight. One foe breaker. That mage, time battle mage. Yes, okay. That's all good. So yeah, we are continuing today onwards. We were supposed to arrive here and talk to someone about a shard. Who are you? This Gareth land. No place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. I love his armor. It's awesome. It looks fabulous. I saw them cross the Osmone Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains troubled them not at all. It's a good thing he didn't follow me into the cave, because we had serious issues with what we found in there. You ventured upon the plains alone, war chief? Again? Well, he's the war chief. Castro, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. What business have you with the Gareth? Well, I've got this glowy rock, right? And it kills people. Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. If this is your wish, War Chief. Damn straight. Then you may pass. These days see many humans wandering through our lands. Best behaviour. I have not made introductions. I am Supinelu. Supine Lu. Supine is a word. Supinelu, war chief of this village. We Garif have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the Hume world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As war chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? Well, you see, I see. So you too have come to ask about the nethicite. You must speak with the elders. What do you mean, me too? Who else has come here? Though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes. Listen with your ears. I'm completely guessing at the accent. I've got absolutely no idea what it is or how they speak. Hello. What is this? Another human visitor to our land? This is most unusual. Have you two come to speak with our elder chieftains? Me too, again. Who is this me? That dude is just relaxing by the stream. I'm not going to pester him. He's clearly just chilling. Oh man, I'd have hidden some treasure here. As well as this rock hard grass that I can't run through. Shocking. Alright. Another Garif warrior. What is it, Hume, child? Have you something to ask of this wizened man? Ah, you wish to know of the nethicite. It is a word I hear quite often of late, though I know not why, nor do I know anything of this stone. So too did I tell the Hume child who asked me before. I am sorry, they are beating us over the face with the fact that someone else has been asking. Ask another of the elders, perhaps they will know. What about you? Ah, you are the Humes our war chief saw on the plains. Welcome to our village, protected by the clear flow of the Sagot. I am Supinalu's brother, Kadalu. I worry, for Supinalu often goes to the plains alone. Why, when the others surely wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon, I spoke of a personal matter. Please forget it. You have business with the elders, yes? On you go. Okay. I see a merchant. Babadoo-dee-babadoo. Do you need anything? Please take your time, for the world has much of it for the taking. I see what you did there. Alright, let's do our usual trick of selling everything. Turtle shell, very nice. Or is that going to give us a shield? Trophy earned, privateer. Sold 1,000 pieces of loot. 1,000 pieces? Really? I suppose if I had 100 pieces of loot, if I sold 100 stacks of 10, that would okay. That makes me a little bit less of an anorak for this game. Okay, tanned hide, dark magicite, fire magicite, earth crystal, and grimoire I dead. Dang, that was worth quite a bit. Traveller's garb and golden garb. I like the idea of the golden garb. Nom. Yeah. Have you heard of the monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. There are different monographs for different persuasions of adventurer. As a merchant, I would love one, if only I knew where it might be found. Tell me about a thing. I know where it is, but I've heard of a thing. Not useful. Who is going to wear a suit of golden armour? It would have to be this guy right here. Magic resist up slightly. Okay. Happy to lose some speed. And golden armour is just a straight upgrade for Voltaire. Boom! He's already using a golden shield, so that's good. Varn also already using a golden shield. Strength up, but magic down. Feathered cap is better in every way. That's interesting. Mystic armour. I wonder if, as a Bushi, he can now wear that. Can't remember what kind of armour they get. Okay. Immune to blind would be nice. Golden armor and a golden shield. It does match. What? To match the hat with the coat is Faye. To match the hat with the shoes is style. Truer words never spoken. Okay, Fran doesn't need any of that gubbins. I mean, we could optimise. I don't think I've ever tried up. Whoa. I don't think I've ever tried optimising anything. Give it a go. Flame staff. Wow. Mogoroku. I did not even know we'd picked one up. Okay. Is that a two-handed katana? Wow. Yeah, I wasn't aware we'd even bought a katana, so that must have dropped and I missed it. Okay, that's cool. Let's just have a look at some licenses for Penello. See how she's doing. We also need someone to take Belias. I'm still not sure whom we should have. Giltos. Let's throw some cash at people. I think we could do with some magic. Oh, nom. Okay. Ash. The time battle mage. Let's have a look. Where did we get to? She started here. There's time 1, time 2, time 3, time 4. There's time 5. Stop. And heavy armour she can wear. Boom. She can poach as well. Restore uses MP and mischarges. I think we should probably give charge to someone who doesn't really need a whole lot of MP themselves. Because if that fails, they would be in terrible, terrible trouble. Can you charge, buddy? Shear. Infuse. I think currently Barsha's got... We now just gave him a shield, didn't we? Yeah, he's got a round shield. I'm not sure that's ideal. Right. So now that he has a shield, let's give him the ability to use it a bit better. Shield block. Wow. Okay, cool. As I say, we're doing quite well on the content that we're supposed to be looking at. A Garif herder. Greetings. You are a traveller, yes? Our village is not like a human village, but you are welcome to find what comfort here as you may. Yeah, I'd like a rug, please, that I can just stretch out next to the stream, like your buddy over there. The green creatures you see in my enclosure are nanas, the best livestock in all Ivalice. No part of the nana goes to waste. Ew, I didn't ask. Meat, hide, and bones all have their uses. They are strong against drought and cold, and, oh yes, easily herded. You have the look of one who wishes to know something. If it is something that I know, good. Ah, the nethicite. You are not the only one who has asked me about this. It saddens me to admit that I know nothing of this stone. Magicite contains within it a great power. Thus we worshipped the stones from the beginning of time. Yet I had never heard of this nethicite. Perhaps the High Chief knows something of this. If you have not yet spoken with him, go. He will be with Geomancer Yugalu. Yugalu, of course. Is that you guys? You guys as herders. That's Sapinalu. My man who led us in. Where do we need to go? I've spoken to all of these people. Not you. Maybe we need to talk to Sapinalu and tell him we need to talk to them. Have you learned what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face. So the elders could not help. Then you must meet with the great chief. Yeah, I'll meet with this guy. Yes, it is true. The great chief may know something that would aid you, yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn more about the nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your great chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of Dynast King Wraithwall. If the Garif have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know of the nethicite that the Dynast King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. Bless him. I have looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, human child. I give you my trust. The great chief is ahead across this bridge. Yeah, alrighty then. That's why we're here.
This nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all.
Man, you suck.
Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power.
So it's empty.
It will be your posterity who
charged.
wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst, a terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Larsa? To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Bur Omasace. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the king's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, nethicite's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the nethicite, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
No, Balthier is definitely here for another reason. He did react quite strongly when somebody mentioned... Was it Dr. Sid or Professor Sid? Professor Sid. So you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. We can ride a chocobo. Alrighty then. Let us save the heck out of this game. New file. Nice. So Larsa joins us. I think we should ride on Chocobo, chat. I think at this stage it would be rude not to. Would you like to buy a map, Cooper? Map of Jahara? Osmone Plain. I heard from the war chief, you ride for free. The offer's only good once though. Let's hire a chocobo. What's that? You've not ridden a chocobo? Not to worry. Just be mindful, you've a limited amount of time for your ride. Goodbye. Off you go now. Quite a treat watching the world fly by from your perch in the saddle, Cooper. Ah. I thought they smelt bad on the outside. Okay, so it looks like we have a chocobo for 3 minutes. And we are much faster. And we seem to have a sprint. Let's have a look at where we're going, shall we? Mount Omisas, or Omisachi, should be in eastern Kerwon. What? I think it's going to be that way. So we have to run all the way around the outside of this bit. Wow, yeah, it's way off to the east. So off we go this way. Just run directly there, I think. See how we go. Got new ones of these. I'm not sure I'm loving the. I mean, obviously riding on the chocobo is huge fun. But I'm not sure I'd need to be riding on a chocobo. I think I would really much rather... What in the what? How do I get there? I have to go up. This is a dead end. Of course it is. Quite gratified that nothing seems to be hitting us. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying riding the experience of riding the chocobo, but I think I would much prefer to be fighting all these things. Be very, very quiet.
I guess this one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope
him.
for a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am
I got
as
a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larson, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of Zekt 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
Tell me that helmet
I
is
will
shaped
not
like
hear
that
you
because his
malign Judge
haircut's shaped
Zekt.
like that underneath.
He was a noble warrior.
Here's what.
Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zargabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
Alrighty. I think we'll have to dismount here. We haven't done very much since the last save, so let's just grab that straight away. Game Hunter. We tried passing through Golmore Jungle, but we encountered some sort of barrier and could go no further. There must be a way through. Maybe, maybe not. Have a look at Larsa's Gambits. to continue on this way. It's a new area? It is. Golmore Jungle. Who have we got out? Van Fron and Parental. Coel? Kirvan. Gosh. 5 chain. This is what we like to see. Parental levels up. Up to a 7 chain. Ah, this is definitely not a panther. Some kind of flying thing. 3 hits for him, very nice. Gargoyles, eh? Weak to lizards. Right, well these things don't seem to do us too much damage. Yeah, no one's terribly hurt. Don't seem to have a very good heal at the moment. another Marlboro. So we found the entire map for the area, which is really useful. And good gravy, but it's fairly huge. Oh, that is monstrous. Alright. Well, we can take a left here, or we can take a right and continue exploring. I think we should take the right.
Yeah.
Marlboros are weak to arrow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
If we come across a whole ton of those again, we can fire off an arrow and do very well. These guys are weak to ice. We don't have a Blizzara, but we can certainly put some damage down. Okay, so we need to head off this way. What is that? A hellhound, which is weak to aqua. Yeah, it would have been nice not to have to pull both of them, but okay. There's that bizarre barrier. Okay, so we can't go any further this way, but what we can do is continue this way. And coming up to an hour as well. More coils. It did go fairly quick, didn't it? I mean, quite a lot of it was story, which is both at once cool and a shame, because when you're streaming, it's quite nice to have some action for people to watch. We leveled up. Bosh level up. Mummy. Larsa got taken down though. Not exactly sure how. Mainly because he's got virtually no hit points, that's true. Okay, so Hush. Yeah, they are weak to wind.
Yeah.
Bam lamb. Okay, where are we headed? There's another barrier there. Who cast something at... What are you casting, Larson? You casting Vox? Oh, bless you. Never gonna work, buddy. He is wearing an item that has stolen his voice.
Yeah.
$258 gil. This looks interesting. What is this thing? Yeah. This has been an interesting stream for sure, but I would have liked a little bit more action. What I'll probably do this evening is do another non-streamed grindy session where we just run around and pummel things here. Oh.
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage. What have we done?
We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The nethicite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
She has opened the way.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
We seek aid of the Viera.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
Alrighty. There's something immediately behind us, which should probably die. Whoa, what are you? A treant. Don't think I need to hurt that. Come on in. Let's head off this way. Okay, with that I think we will end the stream here. We'll save it as soon as we can. After we have done
in the village ahead, you will find
story.
her, Bjorn. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
Moogles. Hey, you guys. Oh, aren't you adorable? Oh, well, there we go. There's a save crystal right here. Well, thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for coming and finding the VODs. And I will see you all next time. I think we need to spend a lot more time in this area. Bopping stuff. I don't really like going from A to B and just doing story mission after story mission after story mission. That doesn't strike me as a good idea. So yeah, I think we'll leave it here for now. After we take a screenshot, obviously. There we go. Not your best sidebar, but it'll do. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you very soon.